graduate of the Master of Management in Hospitality class of 2019. After graduating with a bachelor's degree in liberal arts, I made a decision to switch my career path and pursue my true passion in hospitality. As an industry changer, I joined the MMH program in order to further develop my understanding of the industry and enhance my knowledge in hospitality business operations and management.
So I've been executive chef for 9 years, and I just didn't see any more forward mobility as far as my career was going. So I knew that if I wanted to, advance, then I would have to, get a degree, further my degree.
Indonesia's strong tourism industry sparked my interest in the hospitality field. I envision scaling the positive impact I hope to one day make. The MMH degree will help me improve my foundation for the next steps in my career, from understanding the needs and want of a customer to gaining insight on operation, finance, and organizational leadership.
After 4 decades of experience as a senior level hotel executive, I find myself in an environment where I have learned so much over the last year, not from only the faculty of BU SHA, but the students who are in my class.
I chose the MMH program because my parents are in the hospitality business, and we have a couple hotels in the country where I live, in Belize. And I wanted to have the tools to be able to take over the business with confidence, and I thought the MMH program encompassed what I wanted to learn in terms of a more hands-on approach rather than a theoretical approach, which is what I wanted to be able to bring back.
I had been working in arts and entertainment, in PR, communications, and then I segued into restaurants and hospitality because it's been a real passion of mine. And I was feeling that to really go further in that track, I needed to know the language of hospitality.
And I moved to Boston from California just for the program and haven't left, even though I said I would. At the time, I was managing a restaurant in the Napa Valley for Hillstone Restaurant Group. And prior to that, I had about a decade's worth of experience, mostly centered in F&B, but with some hotel and events experience and a little bit of nonprofit thrown in there for good measure, since hospitality is a broad field, indeed.
I learned about perishable inventory, which is also very important to me in my role at Boston Ballet, because we are a performing arts organization which has perishable inventory in the form of seats.
Prior to starting the MMH program, I was actually out working in the industry. I had gone to BU SHA for my undergraduate degree as well. I kind of thought my plan was to kind of work my way up through hotel operations. And then I was in these roles and I kind of was really excelling and trying to figure out my game plan. And I thought to myself, okay, I think there's definitely more that I can learn and want to learn beyond just what I've already done and kind of develop into a manager.
The MMH provided me with the critical skills in hotel real estate and finance, preparing me to succeed in my current role at a leading hotel asset management and consulting firm.
I'm going to be starting a sauce company, and the connections, the people, the faculty that are here, the people that we've met through the program, there's tons and tons of pluses that I've seen personally that are going to help me propel my product in the future.
I decided to take my concentration in digital marketing because it allows me to bring some of my past experience with me. My internship in a digital marketing agency bolstered my appreciation of the field, and I understand how it is relevant not only from a marketing perspective, but also strategically. The program's digital marketing concentration will enable me to learn more strategies in a more structured environment.
Having had a successful career over the last 4 decades, working with some of the largest hotel companies in the world, I realized that there was something missing, and that void is what brought me to BU SHA, and I am so happy that I chose Boston University for this journey. I can see the level of commitment from the faculty and how they interact with their students for this lifelong journey.
I love the idea that we were able to have an external internship and we had real-world experience, and that definitely helped me a lot coming back, especially because the teachers have also real-world experience and they are able to impart that onto you, and they have good connections, which helps you get an internship.
The degree gave me so much confidence in what I know and my ability to navigate the hospitality landscape It's opened doors for meeting executives and the types of companies that I can work for. So it's been really exciting, and it's amazing how much I learned and was exposed to within just a year.
I now work for a firm that does food service consulting just outside of Boston called Real Food. And I got that position, I actually began there as an intern during my MMH program over 3 years ago and have worked there ever since and moved my way up through 4 different positions, and I'm now the operations and culture manager there. So it has been an absolutely wild ride in a part of the industry that I didn't really know existed prior to coming to the MMH program.
It was through the MMH program that I learned about my current career and was even introduced to the company I currently work for through a guest speaker presentation in one of my courses.
I'm confident that with the help of the core and elective courses, the Boston setting, and the Program Strong Alumni Network, I will be able to develop and leverage my existing skills and knowledges to be ready for the world of hospitality management.
I think it's also important that I share with you the amount of knowledge and the enthusiasm BU SHA students bring to the class is absolutely phenomenal.
My favorite part of the program was probably the marketing class with Professor Lance. I am now the marketing manager of our hotels and restaurants. So that class, I think, helped me the most. And it's something I didn't realize at the time because I didn't realize I would start doing that. But now that I am in this career, I realized how much I learned from that class and how much I was able to take away and apply to my everyday job.
My experience was amazing. From the first step when I came into the building, it's really a hospitable place. The professors are so knowledgeable, and they're open to questions and really getting to know the students and fostering their intellectual curiosity, connecting them with people in the field. So I just loved it. I've spent so much time in this building because it was like a home for me.
And it's also really helpful to kind of be like in a different environment with the new students as well. Like a lot of students in the program didn't have any hospitality background. So it was kind of interesting for me to be able to really provide my insights and kind of also see their lens. Just because coming from hospitality, going to school for it, I have a very kind of specific mindset that I have. So it was great to also hear different opinions, different kind of students, and then still be in the shop setting.
I also got to intern at a lot of different places like Pinnacle Advisory Group and Dunkin' Brands. And most importantly, I would say the MMH program gave me a really hardworking spirit through all of the rigorous classes and in tandem with the work experience. And also a sense of hospitality so that I can make anyone feel welcome and like they belong.